Play no games. Freaky. I could learn a lot from you, gotta come teach me. You a little hot girl, you a little sweet too. Sweet like pearland, sweet like peach. I could tell you crazy, she couldn't. Seen it on the plane, trying to see that shit in. I know I get her cause I like that one. She can lock it down, I can tell by how you. Seen how you did, homeboy, so please take it. Good to have me on your side, I ain't saying that you. This guy's talk, but I ain't. Hey. No. Seen how you did, homeboy, please take it easy on me. I don't wanna play no games, play no games. I don't wanna play no games, play no games.
Welcome to Love, Lies, and Lace Friends, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notifications so you can be notified every time I go live. Oops. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How is everybody doing? Is this good? Hey, guys. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Yes, we're in my bedroom. There's a meeting in my bedroom. I don't want to get copywritten, but girl. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you? I wanted to keep an eye on my babies. My four-legged bebes, so I am in the bedroom this morning. Okay. I didn't feel like sitting at my desk. Okay. Can I get a thumbs up just for the change in location? Okay. Can I get a thumbs up just on GP? Guys, we have a poll. It's Thursday. We're going to do a throwback. It's not much of a throwback. It's a video I did not react to, but I will. We're going to talk about it because that's what I do here. I talks about what I want to talks about, right? And and that's what it is. That's what it's going to always be, right? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? How's everybody doing? I got to figure out how to put this on the dark version because I like my screen in flip mode. I like it dark. How do I fix this? Why would I try to fix it now when I've already gone live? I don't know. Don't ask. I'll fix it later. It's fine. Good morning, everyone. Bougie Gang, how are you? Bougie Gang, Bougie Gang, Bougie Gang. Hey, okay. Good morning, guys. Let me see. Okay. Because this is like the new thing for me. This is, okay. We've got to. Bougie Gang, good morning, honey. Good morning. Oh, sip. Yes, we can't not have a sip. And Bougie Gang, guys, Bougie Gang is in the house. Whether you're in the bushes, on the lawn, in the trees, on top of a building, in the car, at the job, with your headphones. Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you coming, and I also appreciate you hitting that like button, okay? Because it's so important. It lets YouTube know that this is not just a silent watch party over here, that we are not just trying to get some time, that we are talking about real issues. Girl, it's just, that's just the way it is, right? We need to make sure that the algorithm scoops me up, because at the end of the day, there's some people out here that need to know that dusty life is not good. If you, this is what's gonna, there's bad things that happen when you deal with dusties, and I've talked to you guys about this over and over and over again. I know a lot of you know. Hey, 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 you two, hey. Portia and mommy are going at it, guys. Portia and mommy are about that canine life, and they are doing the most. But yeah, guys, the wages of dealing with a dusty are going to be a couple of things. Okay, mark my words. If you deal with a dusty, your pockets will be empty. Your pockets will be impacted. Your, hold on a second. These girls, you two, stop it. Stop. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. I don't even know if you guys can even hear this, but I'm going to try to ignore them. Okay. Your pockets are going to be impacted. Your family life is going to be impacted, because things, things start to happen. Your family will distance themselves from you, or your family has to come see about you because you came home and homie took all your furniture. Homie cleared out your bank account. Homie's got you doing things. You're not paying your bills. You're not doing a whole lot of things. Y'all, I'm gonna have to pick up this computer and go in the dining room. Hold on. Y'all, these dogs. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm on my other computer too. So if you see me looking kind of in a different direction, I'm trying to make sure I stay focused on the camera. So anyway, yes, the impact of dealing with a dusty is crazy. Okay, but we're gonna talk about that, and we are going to react to a video that I hadn't had a chance to react to. I think I talked about it, but I didn't react to it, not for any reason, but at the end of the day, it's time. Good morning, good morning. Did I see someone say, hey Yanni, pineapples? Yanni Bonnie B, good morning, hun. Good morning, pineapples. Good morning, caramel. Good morning, BBG. BBG, every time I see your name, it makes me think of BBD. Okay. So I think BBG. Okay. Belle Biv DeVoe. Now you know. Okay. Shay, good morning, honey. Ashanti, Joseph, bonjour, bougie gang in this thing. It's Thirsty Thursday. Look, if you are a woman who is thirsty for a man, it's highly likely that you could end up with a dusty. And what's a dusty? There's lots of different dusties, but a lot of them are going to empty your pockets. They are not up to par with their earning potential, or at least your earning potential. And you are basically like, you're selling yourself out. You are going for less than you know that you deserve because you're thirsty. Thirsty for what? Thirsty for companionship, thirsty for someone in your bed, someone thirsty for someone in your face, thirsty for someone between your legs. You are thirsty. You are thirsty for a show. You are thirsty to fill a spot. You are thirsty to make someone jelly. You are thirsty for what it is. Only you know if you are dating a dusty and you are thirsty. If you are thirsty, you are highly likely to end up with a dusty. Do not waste your time trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, ladies, because he's going to be a bum the entire duration that you date him. Now, are all dusties bums for life? No. Some people go through a dusty phase and some people just are. Okay. So there is the itis and there's the osis. Okay. Look it up. In medical, there is the condition and there is the disorder. Okay. So there's the itis and the otis. So you might be dusty itis or you might be dusty osis. Okay. So it just depends at what point you find a dusty, because you could have a guy that is a bum. He comes up off of you, girl, he gets new and finds himself a wonderful woman and who makes him step up and decides to start working. Hold on a second, these dogs are about to drive. Okay, y'all, let me finish saying hello to everyone. These girls are on something new today. Mommy got her medicine. She got her good arthritis medicine, and she is not playing with everybody. Okay. Um, let me see. Okay, let me say hi to everybody. So you guys follow where I'm going today, okay? Because at the end of the day, you guys know that I love to talk about relationships, marriage, leveling up, and all that. But of course, on these YouTube streets, there are plenty of people out here. But where is Louis though? Okay, we will. Do we need to talk about the YouTube streets, dogs? Because you know where mine are. Mine are right here. Okay, my dogs are acting up and showing out. Okay, okay, they're acting cute. Oh yes, thank you. They are a mess. Okay, I would show you guys Portia, but girl, mommy was like, not today, sis. Mommy came through like looking at me like, let me have her. Let me just get her for about 5 minutes. Okay. You cannot tell these chicks nothing. Okay. And it's not just about them. So guys, I did get this in my messages. One of you guys did send me the video about I Am China. And we're not going to go through her complete and total video, but I was watching it last night. Actually, my husband was watching something else and I did finally watch her video. I saw her video. So it was sent to me over the weekend, right? And I looked at it and I saw the thumbnail and I was shocked, okay? And I think I was shocked so much. Let me show you guys. I was shocked so much that I could not process it completely, that I just kind of I can't even tell you. I just basically I looked at it and I was not interested in looking anymore, just to be honest. It was awful. Just to be honest. I think it was absolutely just terrible to see. And she's such a pretty lady. It bothered me, obviously, right? Um, let me see. So this picture right here, you can see. So I was watching this last night. So the video starts out. She's very beautiful. Really quick, we'll talk about this for a few minutes, really quick. This beautiful woman right here, she got drugged basically by her ex old man. He is the guy who is the father to her kids. And in this part right here, she is talking about what happened. And I think he's father to three of the kids. And you may not be able to see it, but she has a shiner under her eye, and it's quite disturbing. And I honestly, I'm going to tell you, on a stack of Bibles, I know a lot of people have suffered with domestic um, violence, and I know sometimes people feel like more people have been affected by certain things than actually have. I have never had a man hit on me, slap me, punch me, drag me, nothing. And I am shocked. I'm just shocked, guys. I cannot, for the life of me, I had to ask my husband, I said, do you think he actually punched her in the face? And I know this kind of stuff happens, and I know that there are people out here who do this type of thing. Good morning, TMR. I know that there are people out here that do this type of thing, that there are men who assault women, people get attacked, strangers, all this stuff. I'm sorry, and I know this might sound extremely naive. I cannot imagine for the life of me that someone who says that they love you would do such a thing like this. And I know it exists, so please don't take this like don't you know what I mean, like I don't believe it, because I do, but this is absolutely the craziest. I just could not believe it. I just my eyes had to really soak it in, um that somebody, you have three children, and this man, he had to have either punched her in the face or pushed her into something to damage her face like that. It was shocking to me. So if you watch this video, guys, and I highly encourage you to watch it, so we're not going to react to the whole thing. I just want you to see. And then later, so she starts out with this and she tells us that something happened and that she wasn't going to show it because she's embarrassed. Like literally, she said, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I didn't want to show it. But then I said, well, I need to. Like, this is my truth and I'm going to show it. So then she gets to this part of the video. You can see that the bruise is starting to heal. But she's doing a sit down and she's telling us, what happened. And I just honestly, I found myself sitting there and still kind of like, oh my God. She talked about keeping the door open, that she allowed him to come through and have sex with her and still have relations with him. And, even knowing what type of person he was and all the things. So if you have not watched this, go ahead and watch it. And if you guys want me to do a full reaction to it, I will. I just really still need to digest this. And I'm up to about, maybe I was right here. I was right before 20 minutes. The video is roughly about 30 minutes, but I want to do it some justice. I want to watch it and really have a conversation around it versus just cold reacting to it, because I don't want to be insensitive to this woman at all. Um, I don't know her. I haven't followed her channel like that. And I want to really understand and make sure that I'm hearing everything. So I'm going to go back and watch it. Maybe we'll react to it tomorrow or Saturday. You can see her kids are on the scene. So all of those things. So for that reason, I want to watch the video and then have my thoughts and opinions on it. But guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if her man was a dusty or not. I'm just going to be honest. But the fact that this man is a whole entire wife abuser, woman abuser, girlfriend abuser, abusive man that would damage her face to this point, not even just her face, her body, maybe probably punched her in the face, okay? Um, Scratched her neck, bruised her body, all of these things. And then she gets up to show it to all of us. Um, yeah, this is really tough, but I'm going to say this. Her courage would give other people courage. But at the end of the day, I don't care if this guy wears a three-piece suit and works downtown and works for Solomon Smith Barney. I don't care if he works at Apple. I don't care if he's an engineer. I don't care if he's a garbage man. He's a fucking dusty. Any man that would put his hands on the mother of his children, a woman, period, and do this to them, disfigure them, punch them in the eye like they're a man, um, handle her, scratch her, beat her, all of those things. Yeah, he's trash. He's trash. He's trash. And I'm glad that she came forward, because this is going to give someone energy to know that, number one, stop hiding. Number two, it's time to do something about it. And I'm happy for her that she's coming forward, because maybe she thinks, I don't know, but I'm going to watch the rest of the video. And I'm saying maybe it's possible that she needs someone else to hold her accountable. Maybe she wants her audience to hold her accountable. So we know that this is the kid's dad. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she came forward for a reason, and she wanted people to know. Okay. So we're here, and off the gate, homie needs to be handled. But I think from what I'm hearing in the first part of the video, I don't think that she reported him to the police. I'm just going to be honest. That's my first impression. Now, I haven't made it to the end, so I'm not sure what she's done or not yet. But okay. Um, Next topic. Okay. Look, I want to react to a video, and I'm sorry. This is more so about Dusties than it is about domestic violence. But at the end of the day, we know that there is a situation going on somewhere on the YouTube streets. So we are going to talk a little bit about it today. And that's that on that. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me share my screen. And I've watched this 2 times, so I already know, because if this ends up coming down, so be it, because I don't need your video. Okay. Let's see. Good morning to everyone. I know I didn't get a chance to say good morning to everyone. How's everybody doing? Hey, Miss Pam. Hi, Olivia Pope. Hi, Coco Marie. Mastermind Daniela. Hi, Boo Boo. What's the name of the channel? It's called I Am China. Chyna. I Am China. I will hold on one second. Let me Let me get the link and I will share it with y'all. Hold on. All right, now go there after. Don't leave. Don't leave now because it's posted, and give her her views, guys. Absolutely, go watch it. Give the lady her views, um, because we don't know what's going on, if the man is even supporting her or not. But definitely, I'm sure. Look, at the end of the day, we know that these views pay money. So give her her views. Go ahead and watch it so we can all talk about it, have a conversation. And do I even see this in the chat yet? Is this it? Girl, where's my comment? Oh, there it is. Let me pin it. Guys, if you have not voted yet, please vote in the poll. Guys, you guys always say my polls are shady, and they might be. Worst type of dusty man: a liar, a cheater, a thief, and an abuser. An abuser could be a physical abuser. A abuser could be mental abuse. It could be financial abuse. It could be not paying bills, not being a good steward of the household. All of those things. So abuser, period. We're not just talking about hands and mouth, and we're just talking about someone whose actions and words are less than a gentleman. Okay, less than what a someone who is trusted with your heart should have. Right? Okay, Marissa. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Look, she is displaying a lot of courage by standing up and advancing the conversation, and maybe even silently asking her community to hold her accountable. Good morning. Is it Miss Layla? Good morning, hon. Good morning, Miss Moore. Good morning. Good morning, Yanni. Carmel Queen. This might be where I left off. Miss Mabes, Jenny. Good morning. Victoria Love. Good morning. We can also call a Dusty a guy who just makes you look like a fool out in public, period, right? Someone who doesn't care about your reputation. They come up to your good job. They make you look stupid. They're out here on social media being displaying and acting and being a whole bum. They just don't have any respect. Okay, anyone who disrespects you mentally, physically, emotionally, and let's just even say professionally, that's a Dusty. Because most men with some character, most men who are about their business would never. They would never, right? Um, Now, it's not to say that men of a certain stature do not abuse their women, because we know that that is true. But most men who have respect for the hustle, they have respect, period. um, but the mental, the physical, emotional, and professional, yeah, if you don't give a fuck about those four things and your lady, you're trash. You're trash. And if you have a guy who is awesome and all these things, but he is constantly sabotaging your job, he is constantly sabotaging your bag. I remember once when I was in college, this was in Houston. There was a woman who worked in the lab. I worked for a laboratory. I went to University of Houston, and there was a lady who worked in the lab, and her husband on two occasions came up to the job and was cussing her out, and I think even was roughing her up. Roughing her up. I don't know what he did. I was in the lab, but we heard about it. Security had to come. They had to escort him off the property. He was told to not come back. Um, all of the things. I mean, she had to get the job in her business because something happened there, right? Now, this is someone who doesn't value your profession. Not to say he should beat her ass at home, but at the end of the day, he's so flagrant with it. He's coming up to the job. Okay? He does not care about your money. He doesn't care about your future. He doesn't care about your profession. He doesn't care about how you support the family. He doesn't care about any of that anymore. Okay, if they don't like, how many different signs do you need? How many different places must someone violate for you to realize that someone either isn't shit and also doesn't give a fuck about you? Like, I'm sorry, and I know it takes a lot of strength to walk away from certain situations, absolutely. It takes a lot of strength. Okay. It takes an absolute ton of strength to do that. And understand the signs and respect the signs. Okay. Because when someone no longer respects your safe places, like your job, your mama and them house, all of the things, guys, mommy's allergies. So we found out kind of what it was. Mommy has been heavy breathing and all of that. Some dogs do have heart problems. Mommy's heart is fine. There's no fluid, no worries. Mommy does and has always had severe allergies, and the trees are blooming out here, the dogwoods, all of that stuff. And mommy is having some asthma, and the doctor prescribed her regular medicine and 3 Benadryl, and the Benadryl is coming. I did an Amazon delivery and it's coming like any minute. So no worries. So if you hear some heavy breathing, mommy is not choking. Mommy is clearing her throat, and she's having an allergy moment. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Let's go and let's move on. I want to react to this video. We're talking about Dusties today. We're talking about deadbeats. We're talking about some of these no account men that show up on the YouTube streets. And yes, we are going to talk about it. Okay. Um, hold on. Good morning to everyone. If I missed you, Mr. and Cakes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mary Blue. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look, let me see. Let me share my screen. Look, guys, this is what I'm going to say too. 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I had a situation. I did a story. Um, I did a update on Strong Mommy Chrissy and what was going on over there to her house. Right now, I took the video down. The video was up for about 3-4 hours, and the more that has happened over the past 2 weeks, it is just telling me, when I've gotten severe scrutiny over videos that I've done, it's not really so much of what I said that was wrong, it's what I said that was right. Okay. Over the past 2 weeks, I speculated a lot in that video, and I didn't really know what was going on. I know what the neighbor was saying in the comments. I know what the pictures were telling me from what I saw. Um, I know we've seen additional pictures this week. And do we need to say more about that situation? Look, kids can be nasty, and kids do gross stuff. How those mattresses got to be those mattresses, girl, I have no idea. Only thing that I can think of is if that woman moved into a house with brand new mattresses and 9 months later those mattresses came out looking like that, then those were not new mattresses. Those had to be secondhand mattresses. I cannot imagine on God's green earth how mattresses got to be in such a sorry state in 9 months. I can't even imagine. I don't even have words to tell you. But at the end of the day, um, girl, that was disgusting. And I'm talking about the mattresses that are sitting in the dumpster that Strong Mommy Chrissy said she rented in front of the house, that she went out into her driveway and identified as a rental property that she was renting. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. She identified a location as a location that she rents. And in that bin, there are some very ratchet, stale, over soiled materials that appear to be mattresses that actual people would sleep on. My dog's mattress doesn't look that bad. Okay. Now, maybe it's rained. Maybe, girl, I don't even know, but it was nasty. So I don't really need to go on and drag anybody for that stuff. At the end of the day, just putting them out on Front Street when you know that people are passing by this place now, and like it's a tourist attraction, and would put that out there like nobody was going to snap a picture. Girl, I'm sorry. Okay. Y'all, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Look, at the end of the day, y'all think what you want. At the end of the day, I've had a certain message out here on YouTube, and the bottom line is this: if you dealing with a dusty, that's your business. If I'm reviewing your channel, we gonna talk about it. Okay. 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 I don't understand why a woman who has 9 children is dealing with a man who has 1 child that he does not see, that he does not live close to. I don't know if he is financially responsible for this child or not, but at the end of the day, these are 2 people with 10 kids between them who are actually sitting here in all seriousness and jokes aside, who are trying to tell us that they are trying to have another baby. He just gave her what appeared to be a yellow diamond, and now we have seen what has unfolded.
So today we're going to be talking to you guys about some things. We have been MIA on both of our channels, really both my channel and Bay's channel, for
a lot of things been going on.
Yeah, for a minute. We've been just having a life hit us, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on, and so we kind of just been taking time for us. We've just been, taking our time to get back to social media. But other than that,
going through some things. Ain't nobody understands, man.
Girl, this guy is a complete, like, if this is my opinion, girl.
Yeah, seriously. But true story though. We've been going through some things. So I know I told you guys in my last video that we've been going through some things, and I didn't know if I was gonna talk about it on social media or not. And I think ultimately, Bay is very private, where we like to stay to ourselves when it comes to what happens inside of our relationship and
our personal life, whatnot.
Our personal life, exactly. We don't want to, and that kind of leads me to the next point of that's why we decided we didn't want to tell you guys anything or speak on anything, because we didn't want.
Till we was comfortable enough to do it.
Right. We didn't want any bad.
This is
bad.
Look,
vibes or bad energy.
Not even bad vibes.
One thing that gets me with this whole conversation is that I guess they've gotten to a point in their relationship now where homie feels like he has to finish her sentences. That would aggravate the fuck out of me. I'm the type of person that when I'm talking, sometimes I am thinking. I actually think before I speak or think while I'm speaking. I just don't engage in diarrhea of the mouth. And when someone interrupts me while I'm talking, it bothers me. Like this kind of would bother me. This would bother me.
You know what I'm saying? We just want y'all to know our business. We run about it, to take care of. So ain't no pressure, but just not speaking too much loose lip sync shit.
Okay, loose lip sync ships. They decided that they were not going to talk about this, but they did. They decided at a certain point, okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's tell everybody that we're engaged, but we decided to put the wedding back and go ahead and have a baby first, make baby number 11. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you guys are going through some things. What they were going through, who knows? According to them, maybe what they were going through is the trying to conceive. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is better. Okay. Maybe they're trying to conceive. Okay. Is that what it was? You guys have not, you guys realize that in your 30s, it's harder to have babies in your 20s. And in your 40s, it's hard to have babies in your 30s and in your 20s. Like what was we're going through some stuff.
Right. So, but now we are talking about it mostly because of me.
Now we're talking about it mostly because of me. Can we talk about that for a second, guys? Oh, okay. We're talking about it mostly because of, so you wanted to talk about it? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. This was 4 months ago or however many, girl, trying to conceive. Okay. Girl. Okay. Guys, I did a lot of speculating in that video on Saturday 2 weeks ago, And I think my personal opinion is Chrissy lost her shit because she, based on these videos, based on everything she puts out, maybe some of my speculations were hitting a little bit too close to home. And homie was mad. Okay, she was mad. Whatever reason why, that's her business. She can be mad if she wants to, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me, sis. Okay, I didn't do nothing to you. All right. I'm not doing anything different from what I do out here on these YouTube streets, which is reactions, reviews, commentary, and giving my opinion. Okay. But we are doing this. She's doing this video right now with homie because of her.
Going through it.
We've been going through it, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, because when we sat down and talked about it, there are a lot of couples that go through what we're going through right now, and it's not
to be embarrassed about.
Exactly, because this is just life.
That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Exactly.
You can't rush things.
Right.
You gotta let that shit fall. You gotta let it fall as it.
Right. Exactly. So
take control.
It's like what?
Right. So.
Will Jesus.
So y'all remember, Bay's been, weighing on my ovaries, right? He's been trying to get.
This is the most crass display for a woman ever. So, homie, your boyfriend has been weighing in on your ovaries. Okay, girl. He's been beating up that putty cat. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Get me to go in and say, let's go half on a baby.
Only a dusty man in his 30s would try to get a woman in her 30s who already has 9 children, and he's got one that he lives 1,000 miles away from, would try to get you to have a baby before he actually wifes you up. Only a dusty man. An honorable man would see that you already have a full plate, and he would come in here and try to help you, and he would not try to burden you with another infant to take care of. It's not about just having another child, guys. It's about the delay in career. It's about the also additional add to the finances. It's about taking up more of your time. It's about giving you less freedom. It's about so many different things as a woman having another child does to delay you in maybe fulfilling other dreams in your profession, in your life, in your hopes, in your aspirations, all of those things. Okay. That is why women in underdeveloped countries that are limited with contraception have been fighting to be able to get adequate birth control, because oftentimes in some of these underdeveloped countries, men are in a position where they don't even want you coming and entering into their workforce. They want to keep you home with babies and don't want you to experience outside life. They want you in the house taking care of babies until you can't do it anymore. And now in your mind, you are too old to do anything, but now come take care of these grandchildren. And what does it do? It limits your income. It limits your possibilities. It limits so many different things. Okay. That's why I always say in 2022, if you want to have a big family, that's your business. But a single woman, a lot of people say, oh, if this was a white family or whatever. No, there are women who have large families. This is what their desire is. This is what they're planning. But what do they have? They have a partner, they have a mate, or they've got deep pockets. If Rihanna's out here and has 7 kids with A$AP Rocky, no one's going to care. She's a billionaire. If she's running around here with 7 kids and crying, people are going to be mad because she chose to make her life more difficult by having a ton of kids and not have a husband or a steady partner if things go south for her, right? But there are people like Diana Ross. Diana Ross has what, 5, 6 kids? You would never know. She's a rich woman. The men that she was involved with took care of their children, and we don't know what she went through, but I'm sure even Diana Ross, even women, even Kiki Wyatt. Look at Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wyatt has been married numerous times. Kiki Wyatt is about to have 10 or 11 kids. Kiki Wyatt is one of the greatest singers of all times. But why is Kiki Wyatt not Mariah Carey? Why is Kiki Wyatt not this? Why is Kiki Wyatt not that? Kiki Wyatt is not at the top, at the tippy top of the tippy top. Why? Maybe because whether she was married or not, she is a mother and she is limited in what she can do. Okay? She's limited. She's got kids to take care of her. She's got babies to breastfeed. She's got children to tend to, right? Right? I don't care what any of you say. Having a large family can impede your pockets, even temporarily. At the end of the day, it is the mother's responsibility primarily to care and rear the children. Most men will be out the house making as much money as possible and supporting their wife financially as much as they possibly can, or their woman, right? Okay, guys, I'm not in the chat as much. I'm checking some messages right now, but let me get back to the video so we can get through it really quickly. Okay.
I talk to eggs really with my sperm.
Period. Okay. So, my ovaries, right? He's been trying to get me to go in and say, let's go half on the baby.
I've been trying to talk to eggs really with my sperm.
Period.
I'm sorry, a dusty, like you're in your 30s. He says he's been trying to talk to your ovaries with his sperm. This is one of the most crass, unladylike, nasty displays. I don't care how much I cuss. And also, I have a husband. I don't have a crass ass boyfriend who's got a hands problem. At the end of the day, my husband would never talk about my anatomy in such a nasty, disgusting way. And clearly, we're talking about two different people. But at the end of the day, this is absolutely just one of the most disgusting videos. And for someone to get up here and be mad because people are talking about you a certain type of way, my thing is this, girl, be quiet.
Period. Okay. So yeah, honestly, long story short, y'all, we've been TTC or trying to conceive, trying to have a baby for a while now. And half on a baby. A while now. I won't say, I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's been a super long time. It hasn't been that long. Actively trying.
What? Supplements, vitamins?
Yes, we've been we've been upping the vitamins. We've started taking supplements. Changing our diet.
Trying to work out.
Yes, trying to work out.
Trying to, either you're working out or you're not. So you're doing all of these things. What happened to the wedding planning? According to her in a later video, and I don't have everything all lined up, he convinced her to get pregnant sooner than she wanted to. That's just the classic sign of someone who is extremely selfish, somebody who doesn't care. See, the reason why marriages work over marriages that don't work is because you have someone who has decided that your happiness is more important than their own. That's why marriages work. Marriages that fail, they fail because of a couple of reasons, okay? They fail because people are selfish, and they fail because someone is not looking at you in the way of a better half, that their happiness is greater than yours, okay? So let me take this situation, for example. This man wants to have a baby with you, but he knows you're a mother of 9 children and he needs to make you an honest woman out here and make good on his promises. Instead of doing that, he wants to impregnate you and give you more financial responsibility and more time burden to take care of a small child rather than legally make you his husband, to where if God forbid something happens to him, you have a chance of making decisions. You can get to the Social Security. Your children are covered. Maybe you can take insurance policies, which you can take insurance policy, I guess, on a live-in boyfriend or whatever. But it's just more of a financial burden. And it's also not recognized by the law. A lot of you who want to get the law involved in certain things, get the law involved in your relationship in a positive way. Go down to the courthouse and make it legit, make it legal, especially when you have a huge family.
like our supplements have been like specifically geared towards fertility and conception to help aid in that. I've been drinking
sperm growth.
Yes.
Ashwagandha.
Yeah, we've been doing all kinds of teas and things like that. Me particularly, I've been drinking like a fertility tea to kind of help promote healthy, ovaries. Fertility, ovaries,
Homie, it's like almost like you got to put some headphones on and hear what he's saying. Homie is trash. I'm sorry.
What is called?
Baby making health. What? Vagina? Cervix. Yeah.
Cervix type.
Yeah.
Did she almost flag him? Hold on. Did she put
Vagina? Cervix. Yeah.
Cervix type.
She flagged him like, boy, stop. Okay. It's vagina. It's not, oh girl.
We've been really trying to focus on what's gonna help us conceive, because
that shit real, man.
Yeah.
I love the process though. If you be honest, I love it. Like, I love the process of trying to make a baby. It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, this is a mess. It's a mess. Look, man's rejection is God's protection. Do you ever think that maybe the reason why you're not getting pregnant is because you just don't need to at this time? Okay? Is there a thought that maybe it's time to go ahead and make sure that you're divorced? Make sure that you are able to get married? I mean, I don't even understand. I don't understand. I don't get it, me personally.
What really kind of hit us harder than expected was last cycle. Again, we've been doing all these different changes and things like that. And then boom.
We get an egg, a maybe.
We get a positive, a few positive pregnancy tests.
So last cycle, she had a positive pregnancy test.
And we're like,
okay, so let's talk about that last cycle. This is in December. When was this video posted? Why can I never see when these damn videos are posted? Girl, it was during Vlogmas, okay? We don't know. It's on here, okay? We're struggling why we've been missing in action, okay? That's the video. So last cycle. So this is obviously sometime in December, last cycle. So whenever she had her period last, let's say sometime in November or maybe sometime in December, she had a positive pregnancy test. Okay, let's listen. Okay, so Strong Mommy Chrissy was pregnant, guys. Okay, are we hearing that? Are we hearing that? She was pregnant. Let's finish the story though.
Like excited. We're thinking, it's gonna happen. We didn't did it. We in this thing. We in the game.
He's just trying to be so funny and cute. X marks the spot. Yeah, we did it. Okay.
Pregnancy did not continue, and it ended. So.
You're gonna leave that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll fill in the blanks with that. And I think it just kind of like devastated the both of us.
Yeah.
So you see, it says chemical pregnancy. So she's not saying miscarriage. Can you guys see that? Under here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says chemical pregnancy.
We weren't.
Hold on.
Able to really process it because we both have, y'all know I got 9 kids with that, and I think it just kind of like devastated the both of us.
Yeah.
We weren't able to really process it because we both have, y'all know I got 9 kids and baby.
Okay, so chemical pregnancy, you guys know, if you are out here doing the most, taking pregnancy tests every 5 minutes, your body can sometimes, you could be pregnant, but it's just not meant to be. It's not even considered a real miscarriage because there's no real forming of a baby at the time. your body is in it's like the beginning of the beginning stages of pregnancy. So they don't even call it a miscarriage at that point. They call it a chemical pregnancy. So this is what she's saying. And specifically, I guess when she watched it, maybe she wanted to make sure she cleaned it up to make sure that she didn't tell people, like leave the impression it was a miscarriage more so than it was a chemical pregnancy. Like, okay, like you're coming from telling nothing to telling everything. Okay. I wonder if she consults with her children because I know, girl. Okay. Can someone speak mattresses? I missed something. Scroll back, honey. Scroll back. We talked about that. Okay, boo boo. We're on to the next topic. We may talk about that tomorrow because I am going to revisit and I am going to react to my video from 2 weeks ago. So much information, so much has come out. Chrissy has doxed herself. Chrissy no longer resides in that home. And I will take the necessary precautions to cover up the offensive images, the images that offended Chrissy. But we are going to react to the original video either tomorrow or the following day. And it will be a members and mods only chat. So if you are interested in participating in that chat, come on through and make sure that you are at least level 1 bougie gang chat gang. Okay. But we're going to react to the original video. Okay. I'm not even going to replay the original video. We're going to react to the original video and we are going to cover up the offensive images. But I think that what I talked about in that video, girl, it got sis hot. Sis got hot. She damn near tried to send feds to my spot. Okay, period. Like at the end of the day, I mean, girl, it just seems like a lot has changed in the past 2 weeks. Girl, people were coming for me, like coming for my neck 2 weeks ago. Now it's just kind of like old news. Okay, now we talking about mattresses. Okay,
he has a son, and so we know we can conceive, and it just was kind of like it's something I've never been through before. Babe's never been through it before. It's like new uncharted territory. Like I said, I've never had something like that happen to me before. I didn't know how to process it.
Look, if you got to look, this man is not your husband. See, this is what I talk about, guys, and it's not just Strong Mommy Chrissy. This is anything, y'all. At the end of the day, why is it becoming accessible? Why is it becoming acceptable? Why are we giving this type of access to boyfriends? And I'm not just talking specific about Rob. What I'm talking about is why are we giving husband benefits to a boyfriend? Why? Why? Why are people out here giving? Why are you having, if you have to try this hard with this man, doesn't that become a sign at a certain point? Maybe I need to pump my brakes, slow my roll, be a little bit. Why don't I go with my plan? Why do we have to follow his plan when his plan is not even in the order? If you want to talk from a Christian perspective, religious perspective, biblical perspective, decent man perspective, as a woman with a pack of children already, you got a bunch of children. Why is this man trying to come into your life and add to it with another child rather than adding to it by giving you a husband and his last name? Why? And why do you have to try so hard? Doing all of these things, the ashwagandha, the tea, the this, the that, and like,
It sent us into like
sunken place.
Yeah, kind of. Like we were a little bit sad, you know. And
unfortunately, especially around the holidays.
Yeah, and
that kind of news, you know.
Right. As a woman.
So at the holidays is when they got the news that I guess the chemical pregnancy happened and they were back to trying to conceive again.
I can tell you guys who's never had a problem conceiving. Not saying that we're having trouble, but we're just hitting a couple road bumps and it's
coming as fast.
It's not coming as fast, you know. And in a time where it seems like literally everybody.
I think these two were trying to be cute and trying to have a very sexy conversation, and it's tired. It's just a tired conversation. I think that it was whack. I think that it was a mistake. I think, in light of the fact that this man has a hands problem, that it was ill advised to even bring this man on here to talk about how you two are trying harder to conceive another baby, another hit to the bottom line, another situation where you're going to have to stop what you're doing to raise another baby with a man who is only promising you that he's going to be there. And whether you're married or not, it's a chance that your husband may not be there. So we know this by her being married to DeMarcus. DeMarcus is gone. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: at least in a legal way, you are covered. At least in a legal way, you are not a middle-aged woman with 10, 11 kids with a man who is still promising you that he's going to marry you and has not. I mean, it's just not a great move. In your 20s, okay, we see it happen, but it seems like you are just doing the same thing, different time. And at the end of the day, this guy is doing same thing. Like, how do you know that he's going to have a baby with you and stick around? Just like, how does Jasmine know that Chris is going to stick around? Chris has 3 children out here with 2 other women, and he's not with them. Okay. Guys, if you want to watch this whole video, we're going to skip around this a little bit because I'm not really.
She don't want to be outshined by anybody else, so she going to come when least expected.
No competition.
And right, exactly.
Yeah.
She gonna.
Girl, they're talking about the baby's name is going to be Penelope, okay?
Give some pointers.
Maybe, give us some guidance and things like that, and we can kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. This video is ridiculous, okay? I think, hold on. Let me clear this deck real quick. Girl, in my opinion, I think this whole video was like a troll. I almost don't even believe the video, just to be honest. I just don't even believe that they believe that we would believe this. I just think it's stupid. And Homie is a Dusty, and we know Hips is a Dusty. We've seen Olivia with random Dusties. Let me tell you this: her and Gerard grew up together, Gerard and Olivia. And Gerard got himself to a place when he escaped the clutches of Olivia and got himself to a place where the man works. The man has a better than good job. And I know some might say he's always worked. Okay, Gerard always took care of his family, but Gerard is working. He is getting attorneys. He's going to the gym. He is on dates. He is someone that there's a woman out there that would not mind playing cleanup if anything ever happened with him and Antonisha. Look what happened with Olivia and Zolo, okay? Zolo got himself up and out of there to the point where he got himself to another woman, that there are women in his inbox, okay? Brandon probably got some women in his inbox, okay? There are men that get with Olivia that when they get away from her, they finally realize how low they were digging and make themselves come up. So some of these former Dusties, maybe they're not someone that you would date, but there's someone that someone will date, and that sometimes you have a Dusty as a woman who is doing something, and for whatever reason, whatever's in you, whatever's making you deal with a guy that is beneath you, not on your standard, not on your level, someone that you pick up as like a science project, or make $1 out of 15 cents. Guys, let me tell you something. There's someone right around the corner that when he figures out that you're not shit and he's feeling himself, he's been to the gym, he gets some muscles, or he just really starts to look at you at the reason why you were with him was because he wasn't shit and you're not shit either. But now he figured out, you know what? I might not be shit, but I can do better than you. Trust and believe you don't even qualify for that man anymore. Okay? I mean, the worst revenge is that when you deal with a Dusty, your Dusty comes up and your Dusty comes up over you. I told you yesterday about Kelly Clarkson's husband, who, what's his name? Blackstock. His last name is Blackstock. That's Reba McEntire's son. Now, I don't know what the problem is with him, but homie is getting paid off Kelly Clarkson. Not only did he get a lump sum payment over $1 million, but he is getting over $100,000 in spousal support and $45,000 a month in child support. Over 100 in spousal support. Now he's still staying on the property and he has to cut her a check for $2,000. Like, what the fuck? Really? What in the whole fuck? I don't know what this guy was doing other than the fact that he was Reba McEntire's son, but at the end of the day, he got himself a country music girl with some money, and now because she decided to date Reba McEntire's, I'm assuming, dusty ass son, guess what? This chick is writing him a check for over $1 million, giving him over $1 million a year, and having to give him what, damn near over $500,000 in child support. And he's only handing her back $2,000 a month rent at her $1 million palatial spread. Okay, in I think Tennessee. Okay. This is what happens when you're with a Dusty, Mary J. Blige. This is what happens when you are with a Dusty. Okay? We've seen it. We've seen it. It's celebrities. You know, some people are calling A$AP Rocky a Dusty. You know, I think Rihanna's having fun. We already know Rihanna likes a bad boy. Maybe A$AP Rocky's a good guy. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Okay? All I know is this. We see it up and down the YouTube streets. At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these women are dealing with dusties. They are dealing with men who are trash. They are dealing with men who are not worthy. There are women up and down the YouTube streets giving out wife benefits, giving out all kinds of goodies to men that do not deserve it. Sex is a privilege, and having a baby, are you kidding me, is an honor that should only be bestowed upon someone that you truly love and truly loves you. Okay? Fran, you do know his daddy did Reba dirty too. Okay, well, girl, we're going to have to talk about that. I'm going to have to really look into that because I was shocked at the amount of money that this woman is having to come out on. Okay? Reba loaded him. Okay. So yeah. So like father like son, okay? Bum daddy and bum daddy son, okay? I'm gonna slide somebody little 10K and take care. Girl, okay? A mess. Okay. Anyway, so it's her stepson, okay? Yeah, Gerard is gone. Olivia can't get Gerard back. Okay. She wouldn't be able to get him back even if she lost 100 pounds because he knows she's an ain't shit bitch. Okay. And some of these guys, look, Strong Mommy Chrissy, when she got pregnant, girl, is that Amazon? Hold on. Girl, let me check the front door. Okay. Okay, Amazon. So funny. Normally, like when I'm in my office, sometimes I have the cameras up on my TV, and it's just like when the cars go by and stuff, Portia goes crazy. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm sorry. Look, guys, I did a whole entire video on Mercy Gono. Mercy Gono is a registered nurse. She's on YouTube. I will share her video. It's over on Real Talk Bougie. Portia's gonna do this for 20 minutes. You guys hear her? I'm sure you guys hear her barking. Anyway, Mercy, I'm gonna tell you very quickly. Mercy has a hair oil business, right? And promote natural hair growth. Hold on. So Mercy, her man. So Mercy, let me tell you this. So Mercy Gono, Gono, go look her up. She's engaged now to a whole nother man. She was talking to someone on the internet as she was breaking up with homie in Ohio. So she had this hair business, right? She had a baby with a Dusty. This guy was not working. He was actually helping her run her business. She put this Dusty in charge of her social media, in charge of her Spotify account. Girl, let me tell you something. When they broke up and it was over between them, how about he changed all the passwords on everything? She could not even get into her business. So when they broke up, he changed all the passwords. She couldn't get into her business. She couldn't fulfill orders and she couldn't get a hold of her money. He was managing her PayPal and her Cash App. Okay. 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 So when her and her daughter left Ohio to go to Atlanta to go be with the man that she had been talking to on the internet, who she's now engaged to, girl, a hot mess. All right. But homie basically stole her business. And he said he was partner. She said he wasn't a partner. She did a whole video, which she took it down, but I have it, I believe, because I did react to it. Basically, like, hey guys, a lot of you just assumed that we were married, but we weren't. I'm just like, she put everything out there. We weren't married. I pretended. You guys thought, I never corrected. He was part of my business because I was too lazy to do my own shit. So I let him run that part of it. And then guess what? He stole it. Okay. Okay. Like, girl, there's a lot of people out here. It's not just Strong Mommy Chrissy. It's not just Olivia. It's not just Jasmine out here um with men who are going to take advantage of the fact that you are living fugazi. Because it's not that these women are up here and they're just finding fugazi men. When you are living fugazi, you found fugazi. Okay, period. Sure did. Miss Fran took her business and her bank account. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. I don't even know if she got it back. I don't know if she charged it to the game. I don't know if the other now African man that she's with was just like, look, don't worry about it. But you were talking to him when you were talking to the other guy. Now she says he was abusive and doing all of these other things. I get it. At the end of the day, when you are living foul and fugazi, you got to understand you are going to attract foul and fugazi, even if you are a registered nurse with a BSN. Okay. Because she was living fugazi, she found a bum who was fugazi. And because she was thirsty, she went ahead and let this man move into her home, get her pregnant, have a baby with her. And because of the fugaziness, she decided to give him a job. Okay. She wanted to help him earn his keep. So she put him in charge of her business. And when they decided to break up, guess what? You didn't have a business anymore. Okay. And you had to do videos to explain to people why orders aren't coming and things are not going. Okay. There's a lot of men who have a hard time handling rejection of a woman in her bag. Okay, but steady go after women in their bag. And then women who have a bag, who feel sorry for bums, who feel like they want a project and want to make $1 out of 15 cents, go ahead and make this man come up. And guess what happens? You looking foolish because now he's out here doing whatever he does. He's putting his hands on you. He's spending your money. He's running around with women. He's got bitches up in your car. He got people up in your home. He is doing the most. Okay. Now, is that everybody, every situation? Absolutely not. But you know who you are out here. You know who you are. And at the end of the day, it's Thirsty Thursday and we're talking about it. All you thirsty women out here, if you are not dealing with a dusty right now, get on your knees and thank God. Okay. And then thank me. Okay. Don't do it. If you got a dusty calling you, you know this guy is not on your standard. He's not on your level. He doesn't have a job. It's not about being a mean bitch. It's not about working with someone. It's not about, let him work on himself and come back. It doesn't mean that you can't date him. It doesn't mean that you can't have sex. Send his ass home. Nobody should be bringing a duffel bag to your house and staying and sucking up your air and eating your groceries. Okay. How many different times do I have to tell you guys this? Just because my husband and I moved in together, when we moved in, we moved in. We were together, okay? When we were dating, we were dating. He would go home. We would come over, we would chill, and he would go home. When he moved in, and we had a plan. Now, I'm never going to tell you, just like I said the other day when Kim Postel was here, she asked me, would I ever advise someone to do what I did? And I said, absolutely no, because you are not me. I am not you. He is not him. And that's it, right? What happened for me and what worked out for me may not work out for you. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. I would never. I would tell you Girl, send his ass home. If he's got that much time to be at your house laying up, he's got that much time to go and see about another job, find something extra to do to come to you the right way. And if a man wants to move in with you, he's going to state his intentions. He's not going to just be sitting around sticking and moving, trying to get you pregnant so you guys kind of have to move in with each other. He's going to make you want him to never leave. He's going to make you fall in love with him. And he is going to fall in love with you. If you are not sure if your man really wants to be with you and really loves you, what in the world do you not have a condom on for? What in the world are you risking your feminine anatomy for with a man who hasn't even proven that he can make it over for a Saturday night date? If you are not sure if you're even in a relationship, you need to be having double birth control. You need to be using your birth control, and he needs to be using a whole entire condom. Because if you are not exclusive, you are going to exclusively be treating a sexually transmitted infection, and that's going to be your problem. All your problem. So, girl, look, at the end of the day, this is what was on my heart to talk about today. Do not deal with a Dusty. We have seen two different situations, two different YouTubers who are dealing with situations where they were dealing with men who were not up to par. Okay? Chrissy's still dealing with hers, and this lady is still dealing with hers. I Am China, amongst many others. Understand, when you let a Dusty in your life, it's harder to get rid of than bed bugs, okay? It's harder to get rid of than an infestation of roaches. If you know that you are dealing with a man that you can't take home to your mother, that people will have too many questions, that you got to stay stupid shit like no face, no case, he's not for you. If you can't introduce him to your mother, I was about to say your mama, or your daddy, or your sister, or your cousin, or your auntie, or your friend who gives you the business about all the bums that you date, he's not for you. And if you want to have a little bit of fun with a bad boy, make sure the sun doesn't hit him, okay? Make sure he is in and out and gone by sunrise, okay? That's my advice for you. If you want to deal with a Dusty, have your fun and send him home. Do not let him bring a bag. I don't care if it's a money bag. I don't care if it's a duffel bag. If he's a Dusty, don't let him do anything for you until he is a Dusty no more. Okay? Guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow or next time I post another video. Take care, guys. Y'all, I forgot to end the poll. Okay. I forgot to end the poll, guys. Let me see. I did that yesterday too, so my bad, guys. 395 votes. Worst type of Dusty man to date. 5% said a thief. That's, to me, that's almost the worst. If you're a thief, you are just like the lowest of the low type of man. 5% said a thief. 12% said cheat. 20% said a liar, and 64% said abuser. And what I mean by abuser is mental, physical, emotional, and professional. If he does not respect your mental fitness, he doesn't respect you as a woman. Good morning, Chanel. Hey, boo boo. Good morning, buttons all day. Bunny, Logan, racist be gone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Hit the sidebar back. If you are dealing with a guy who does not trust who does not respect your mental, physical, emotional, your heart, he doesn't respect your heart and that love that you have for him, and he doesn't respect your fucking bag, lose him. For your body, I mean, that goes without saying. If someone is going to fuck you up and beat your ass, guys, I'm telling you, I am asking and I'm hoping and wishing for you, and even look, you got to hope and wish and pray for it yourself, that you are in the company of God's grace and mercy, and he gives you the strength to walk away from a fucking loser ass who is going to physically abuse you, your children, and the people that you love. If someone is abusing you physically, you just have to pray for the mental and awareness to let that go. Let it go, because he is no good and he's not going to get better. If someone is disrespecting you to the point that they are disrespecting you, it's not going to get better. They don't fuck with you that way. They don't respect you. If someone doesn't respect your body and your heart, they won't respect your bag, your place of business, your friends, your family. If they don't fuck with you like that, trust and believe they don't give a fuck about your mom, okay? Let me end this poll, guys. Look at me. Look at me. I'm looking up at the ceiling. I'm mad now. Guys, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked and it's very sad. Guys, the link, if you're coming in late, the link above is to I Am China. She's a beautiful woman who just came out and talked about her abuse and what happened in an abusive situation. And she deserves some views and some watch time. Go check her out. Support sis. Sis decided to come out the closet. She says that she was embarrassed because homie has been roughing her up. Homie gave her the business. Homie blackened her fucking eye, guys. Okay? Out here on the YouTube streets, homegirl came out from behind the bushes and she spoke on it. Go watch her video and to let her know that Bougie Gang is with her, period. Okay? And that we support her, and that she was very courageous to do what she did. And we give her a big up on that. And we hope that she finds the strength within her to deal with this man from over here, because she's got children with him, and that she can get the support that she needs, so that he knows, yeah, he can't even think to put a pinky on her again. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day. And I guess we'll just do this one more time. Bye, guys.